You just wanted a cacao!
Smash that like button.
Woo!
Like and subscribe.
It's a cool, damp morning. So people coming over this morning will have the same low cloud, but actually the cloud's low into the valley today. We come across these little pilgrim monuments and people queue up to take pictures. It's a misty day in the hills. Look at that. I think these might be the horses that people use to ride this section. Apparently there are loads of adverts. Never saw one, but I'm not looking for one, So the first bit of our day is really just following this road through the valley. There's our Spanish friend again on his tricycle. Oh, the road beside us goes over some falls, sweeps away. A really wide walkway, but they fit in these little strips of vegetables all over the place. Over the river. So this tractor is still in use, but it's an old tractor. And out the back of the village, past the cemetery, onto a more normal path. What a beautiful walk this is. Good morning, day 27. I got my hat back. Cost me €5. Personal delivery of one hat. Yesterday was a sort of mixed day where you went up and over in the clouds, couldn't see much, and as we came down it got a bit warmer and all sorts of things appeared, so that was quite good. Today we are taking an alternate route to take in a huge Benedictine monk complex, and then we should arrive in a place called Sarria, not sure which is the correct way, which is the starting off point for people who come and do the last 100 kilometres. So to make sure that we've got somewhere to sleep, we've actually booked accommodation from Sarria to Santiago to Compostela, so we know we've got somewhere to stay each day, and that was more difficult. There's a lot of accommodation, but there was also a lot that was full, so you take what you can. What is noticeable though is as you've gone west, the prices have increased. So when you were paying 12 to 15 euro for a bed, you're paying 15 to 20 euro for a bed. And double beds, or a double room with 2 beds in it or 1 bed, is a good 50 euro now. I mean, it's still very, very cheap, but you do notice as you go west, things get slightly more expensive as you go along. But it's quite a cool day today, which is nice. But let's see where the rest of the day takes us. We've seen a bit of evidence of moving cows this morning. And who do we find? But some cows with some little ones. patient, waiting their turn. That's the village. What's nice about this path is it's soft underfoot. We've had a lot of made up paths and concrete, but whilst this is maintained, it's nice and soft. Silent. Somehow this cow has got loose. You're not in the field, are you? How'd you do that? Hey? Cheeky monkey. Or a cheeky cow, really. There are a succession of these tiny villages. I can't imagine families live in them. I assume they're just farmers, and the buildings around them are owned by farmers or rented out by farmers or run by their family. But they're tiny. I got dragon back roof. Look at that. Oh, and a TV aerial. Another tiny village that has its own church. That's the church. And this is the end of the village. 50 meters, 50 yards. That's all it was. What do I spy? Ooh. Cacao! I'm back. Cacao! Yeah, I could just about see you.
Yeah, this two's always got.
Hello. We have the monastery in this little village town, and the buildings are very different, and expensive cars. Keep up, she's saying. Keep with me. He's on his way. I didn't realise how big this horse operation is. There's two of them there. There's two over there. There's a big transportation. You can ride lots of this section. Who's gonna sit beside a road? But anyway, provision made. You're all the way up there. Hello. Hang on a sec. You're on the wrong side of the fence. Oi.
So what?
Yeah, so what, he says. I'm in charge. Yeah, no, this is the alternative, trust me. Trust me. We're on a road, but it's not used often. I spoke too soon. Definitely a path less travelled. I don't think many pilgrims come this way. Blow down under a big one, through the nettles, bare legs. Ow. This one is a bit low. Oh, here we go, underneath. Oh, I got there. Past the condemned buildings. He's actually moving. And then we pop out. Tiny little village with its church and its Frisian cows. So we came through that bit that doesn't appear too many pilgrims come through, and then we suddenly get a pilgrim sign, as well as the edge of this church. We're bouncing along up and down beside the river. We've seen a few peregrinos, but this is not the normal route, which is quite nice. Another tiny village, another tiny church. Hello girls. What's up? From over-engineered, 124 kilometres to go it says, to a nice path. Ooh, first sort of landslip we've come across. Okay, off we go. A little bit of country road walking. Refuse collection never stops. Never stops. Yes, you are. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Eh? You just wanted a cuddle. You're a little honey, guys. Almost out of this little village. And there is their tiny chapel. Quickly through that village, next stop, Sarria. There's just one path, one road, one destination. And this is the starting off point for people who do the final 100 kilometers in order to get their certificate and qualify or whatever. So find our albergue, we'll go from there. Into Sarria and another mural. Over the river. This is fairly common in every albergue. A washing machine, €4 to €6. Also, every albergue gives you their Wi-Fi. This is from our window. There is the path going up there. A faded mural of characters. Some churches have a hole in the roof. Hello. The last remnants of the castle. A little bit like Highlander. A view of Sarria and the mountains behind.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.